going to go in with our Max Prep and Prime. We are prepping the face because we want to have a smooth surface. For those that have texture or just, big pores and stuff, adding a prep or primer onto your face before you add your makeup really makes a big difference. Next, we're going to go in with our Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Light, and yes, don't judge me, but I am really packing it on underneath my eyebrows because I really need to go get my eyebrows done, and I didn't have enough time to do it before this video, so I am going to definitely conceal the eyebrow area. Next, we're going to take our Beauty Blender and we are packing it and blending into the skin and making sure that those eyebrows are covered because they are not looking good. At least I'm going to try them to make amazingly good right here for you guys. And now with my two favorite beauties, my Sigma blending brush and my Laura Mercier translucent powder, we want to set the eyes to make sure that the eyeshadows are blendable, and with the concealer you do not hot mess adding eyeshadow on top of that. So definitely adding a setting powder on top and letting it set really does make a difference once the eyeshadow is applied on. Now we're going to go in with, nope, not that one, we're going in with Creme Brulee, and it's by makeupgeek, and this is a really nice, for me, a peachy nude shade that we're going to start this as the transition color all the way from my mid center of my hood and working it up towards my eyebrows. And we're just going to pretty much leave the lid alone and just windshield wipers back and forth in circular motions on both eyes. Now we're going to go in with the 350 palette from Morphe, and I'm taking this like desert sand color, and I'm basically going in the same area that I applied the Creme Brulee, and I'm going to deepen up the above area in my hood before I add the cranberry shades onto my eyelids. And this is basically just to warm up the eye just a little bit more. And we're just gonna go in windshield wiper motions, and I'm gonna flick it out a little bit, almost like a little wing coming outside my outer corner of my eyes. Now we're gonna go in with makeupgeek's Burlesque, and that's Bitten. We're going to start off with Bitten first, but before I tell you guys what I'm doing here, you guys can go online and definitely check out her website. It's makeupgeek.com, which I'll list that down below. Her pans are super cheap, and you can pick your own palettes and create your palette, but her colors are amazing, so definitely check her out. I'm basically taking Bitten, and I'm using my Sigma E25 brush, and what I did was pack it on the outer corner, and I'm basically windshield wipering back and forth from inner to outer, or should I say outer to inner, and I'm going in sweeping circular motions back and forth to the whole lid, and I'm pulling it up into my hooded area because I really wanted Bitten to kind of blend in with the color that I used on the 350 palette. And Bitten's just basically going to warm up the shades, and the more you buff it, the more of the color you will see come out of it. Now we're going to go in with Max 217, and we're going in the color Burlesque. This Burlesque is going to heat up this sultry look, and it's pretty much a shimmery burgundy shade. It has hints of bronze on it, but it's just going to give us that beautiful burgundy color that I'm looking for. So it's really warming up the eye. That's why I paired it with Bitten, because of the reddish brown in Bitten. This burgundy really enhances all that. Now we're going to go back to the 350 palette, and I'm using this brown with, I saw the gold shades in it, and I thought, oh, just to deepen the outer corner of the eyes. So I'm basically taking a clean E25 brush, and I'm just packing it in the outer corner of the eyes to deepen the outer corner. You know what? I'm going to go in with Shadow Lady. This is from MAC, and I went in with the same brush. And I'm gonna deepen the inner corner now. I just decided. I wanted to give it a more deeper, smokier look. So I decided to add it to the inner corner and the outer corner of the eyes. I just went ahead and took my E25 brush that I already had color on, and I'm just adding a little bit of the color to kind of blend everything in. I just feel like when I added the Shadow Lady, it just like took away. So I'm basically taking my brushes, my 217 that had burlesque, and I'm just trying to add more color to it to bring back the color that I liked before. And then I went back in with the Shadow Lady on the outer corner and inner corner to make sure that it all blends well together. I'm going to show you a close-up of how it's coming together. So as you can see, everything blends well. And now we're going to go in with our Neutrogena wipes. I'm so retarded sometimes, but basically this is just going to clean up any other fallout, and if you want to clean up the edge, you can do that too. If you don't need to, you do not have to do this part. Now we're going to go in with our Laura Mercier foundation. I love Laura. She gives me life. And I'm going in with my Morphe M439 brush, and I'm packing in, the color is Cashew Beige. I know this color doesn't look right on me because of the fact that the gold behind me is reflecting this weird off color to me. It looked yellow here, but I really am not. Like in the camera, it looked awesome. So I don't know, by looking on my computer and editing, it's just, I don't know, it's throwing me off. But I just want to let you guys know this color really does match me. This is a long wear oil-free foundation. It's photo ready. It gives me a natural looking finish to my face. It is very dewy. It is a full coverage foundation. So if you guys are looking for a full coverage foundation, I love all of Laura Mercier's products. I totally telling you, buy it. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Now we're going to take a spoolie, and I'm sorry to say, brush these beastly eyebrows. I should have went and got threaded, but I didn't have enough time. Don't judge me, guys. We're going to go in with the MAC Mineralized Loose Powder and the shade Medium Dark, and I'm taking my Real Technique brush, and I'm just packing in my oil T-zone area. Next, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going in the shade Light, and I really want a really bright highlight. I'm going in my highlighted areas, which is my Cupid's bow, on the bridge of my nose, the forehead, the under eye, which you want in a triangular effect, and the chin area. Take your beauty blender and blend all this shit in. And you're basically, why I'm highlighting really light with this color is because I want to beam like the heavens. I just want a really bright highlight on my face, with being that I have a really smoked out eye. Now I'm taking the Beauty Blender, which I want to talk to you guys real quick. If you guys don't own a Beauty Blender or Real Techniques Beauty Blender, definitely own one. It really makes a big difference when you're applying contour or your highlight. I know you can get the Real Techniques at your Ulta and the Beauty Blenders at Sephora. If you don't want to spend the money on the Beauty Blender, definitely try the Real Techniques. Both of them give you the same effect. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the shade from MAC. This is Nylon. Nylon really has some really great color into it. It could be an all white shimmer. It could have some yellow tones to it, some pink tones to it. And right here, it just really puts the look together. It gives me that flirty, really girly look, and I can add it in the inner corner of my eye other than just putting in my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and take a blending brush again and just make sure everything's blended together. As you can see, I have done my eyebrows and I added the color, so I'm gonna take my spoolie off my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade dark brown, and my eyebrows are growing in, so I just wanna make sure that I have the color evenly saturated throughout the eye. Now we're gonna go in with my E25 and brush with the shades Smitten and the Burlesque that we used on the lid. And we're just gonna really smoke the eye, under eye out from inner to outer corner. So yes, I went off camera and I added these lashes. They're from Vegas Nay. I don't know the number of them, but I will definitely list it down below for you guys. And you can definitely get them at Ulta. I love her lashes. They are gorgeous, very flirty, and I get a lot of uses out of them. And they're pretty affordable too. I'm gonna take my Eye Kohl pencil by Dior, and this is Black as Coal, and I'm going in the inner eye and my under eye waterline, and I'm just basically blackening it up because it really adds depth to the eyeliner and the eyelashes. It just makes everything blend well together. And of course, we smoked out the bottom of the eye, so I love doing a black eyeliner in my inner eye and buffing it out. We're gonna take our pencil brush, I'm sorry, not pencil brush, this is my blending flat brush, and we're just basically buffing also with the E25 to make sure everything blends together. We're gonna go in with Nylon, and we are gonna pop some highlight in the inner corner of the eye. I'm taking my 217, and I'm just basically patting in the Nylon shade, and you're just gonna pat in because it really blends in better that way. And at this point, you basically just want to take a clean brush and make sure that you just blend everything all together. I'm taking my spoolie again because my eyebrows again are driving me insane, and I'm just fixing that corner right there. Yes, I'm a perfectionist. I have to like literally fix everything I see wrong. Now we're gonna go in with the contour kit by Anastasia. I'm gonna go in with Havana and Espresso, and I'm basically contouring the corners of my forehead, and I'm basically bronzing more that I look at this video, and I'm just taking my Real Techniques blending big fluffy blush brush, and I am contouring and buffing away with Stuck in Cheeks. Stuck in those cheeks, girl. And I'm going under the jawline to make my ass look skinny and tan. As you can see, I just keep adding more color until I'm happy and how everything looks for me all put together. I'm blending, and blending it in. I just really wanted a glowy, bronzy look here. So I am blending my ass away. Now I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, her shimmer palette, and I'm going in with the color Champagne Pop in the copper. It is gorgina. I am taking the copper and I am putting it on my apple of my cheeks and then on top of my contour or my bronzing that I did. And then I'm going in with Champagne Pop and I'm adding those two colors together. More of the highlight on top of the copper rush. And yes, I love this color. It's like amazing and gorgeous. I'm so happy I jumped on board and got this palette. I'm switching off, instead of using my Sigma blending brush, using my fan brush to really blend the two colors together. I'm going to take my fan brush and go ahead and add the champagne pop on my Cupid's bow on the bridge of my nose, the tip area. Tip area, if you want to give you that lifted up nose like you had surgery, definitely do it on the ball point of your nose. It really does make a big difference. Trust me. I'm taking the Anastasia in the color Havana, and I'm also contouring each side of my nose to give me that narrow, defined, like I just had surgery, smaller nose. Now we're gonna have a really fun time doing this lip look for you guys. We're gonna do like a really neutral pink because we want the eyes to be more of the focus. We're going in with Barely Bare, not barely, but bare, barely bare. Got me? And we're gonna go in with that and just do a little outline on your actual lip. I want a full pouty lip, and I'm gonna fill it in with the color shade Hue, their lipstick from MAC, and it's a soft pale pink, and then on top I'm gonna add Snob, which is also a light neutral pink. It just really brings this lip together and making the eyes more of the dramatic focal point. I'm going to set with my Urban Decay spray, and that will help set everything together and make your makeup last longer. So I definitely will say invest in some setting spray if you guys like and want your makeup to last all day. I love you guys. This was the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed doing this because it's going to be added to one of my fall favorites. It was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed and you love this video, like this video, definitely give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Definitely leave us some comments down below. We would love some feedback from you guys. I got a lot of feedback that you guys wanted this look and you liked it, so here is this video for you guys. So definitely check us out on our social media. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you are ready to learn something this fabulous. It's a new fall look that I put together for you. I hope you like it. And welcome back to Jeniyah MUA. We missed you so much, and we can't wait to show you what we have in store for you. If you'd like to see this tutorial, stay tuned.